How to anchor a ship at sea. The most direct way is to drop anchor. No, I believe that most people misunderstand. Keeps a 10,000-ton ship is not the anchor itself, but the physical principles hidden in the anchor chain. To keep a giant ship anchored on the sea, you have to fight against two invisible enemies. One is wind, and the other is the current. To fight against them, you must rely on the anchor and anchor chain. Let's start with the anchor. An anchor's real function is not to hold a ship down, more like a hook. When the anchor falls to the seabed, as soon as the ship is stressed, the anchor claws will quickly hook into the seabed like a shovel, but not all seabeds can hold it. If it's hard rock, the anchor will not work. It will slide along the rock surface. If the seabed is covered with algae, the anchor will be difficult to fix. If the sand is slightly better, but it's hard to really bite, the ideal one is the kind of clay or silt. The hair goes in like claws into wet mud. The more stable it is, even if the hair is firmly grasped. If there is no fur chain behind, all of this is in vain. The real key lies in the hair chain. On a 10,000-ton ship, the fur chain, but hundreds of meters long, thick, and heavy. A steel monster specifically designed to bear weight. Each link, 160, which is heavier than a piano. And the hair itself, it's about 23,000 kilograms. But even so, the roll of the rope is still to fit the end of the chain. What really provides is the total weight of the entire fur chain adds up to an astonishing 240,000, which equals to blue whales. But even so, you can just throw the rope into the sea, working on its own. The real professional operation, when the rope touches the bottom, the ship will not stop immediately. It will continue to release the hair chain, and it will be released for a long time. The purpose is to let the chain naturally bend to form an arc. Powerful functions. The first function, it is a super paperweight. A few hundred meters long anchor chain is spread on the sea floor, can generate huge friction. It's like pressing a row of iron blocks. If a ship wants to move, it has to lift these chains first. The second function, it is a perfect shock absorber. When waves push the ship, the force will not be directly transmitted to the anchor, but pulls up this tens of thousands of tons of chain. In this case, the arc of the anchor chain be straightened. It's like a huge rubber band. Absorb the impact force when the force really reaches the anchor rope. It has been weakened almost. Finally, only a gentle pulling force is left on the anchor. Without this curved anchor chain, any sudden pulling force, it will directly pull the hair out of the seabed. So what really keeps the ship stable is not the anchor itself, but this set of anchor chain systems that disperses buffers to make the ship more stable. Some large ships will also add a heavy metal on the anchor chain. It will slide to the end of the anchor chain, using its own weight to help the anchor claws better grasp the seabed, increase the stability of the ship. How did the crew know how much anchor chain is out? It doesn't rely on precise measurements. The anchor chain is divided into sections. Each section is called a shackle. Each section, 27.5 meters. At each chain, a bright color is painted with red in the middle and white on both sides. The number of white links represents which shackle it is. If there is a white link on both sides, it means this is the first shackle. Two white links represent the second one, and so on. The crew only needs to take a look at to know how much has been released. There are 5 sections in the water, 140 meters of pure grip. How to retrieve the anchor. It can't be dragged all the time. In fact, when the ship is about to leave, it doesn't drag the rope up, but to slowly drive the ship. The ship will start the main engine and slowly move towards the anchor. The anchor windlass at the bow starts to retract. The engines of the ship is responsible for pushing it forward. The anchor wind needs to retract the vertical part when the ship is directly above the anchor. The anchor chain is pulled up almost vertically. This vertical tension will lift the rear of the anchor, forming a lever effect. Makes the anchor release itself. Requires very precise position control. What if the anchor is stuck? At this time, you can use the anchor rings to assist in unlocking. Slide the anchor ring to the anchor. Release a proper amount of anchor chain to form a buffer. Then the ship retracts the anchor chain to bring out the force like a feather, moving 1,000 caddies. This combination solution can increase the success rate of anchors by 19%, especially in the sea with granite bottoms.